watching Morning at NTV.
Welcome back from that break. We continue to take note of efforts by youth to close the knowledge gap in forex trading. And of course, before we went into that break, Mr. Kiyonga was explaining to us the opportunities that have presented themselves over the past two decades of forex trading here in Uganda. Please do continue, Mr. Kiyonga.
Okay, thank you, Priscilla. Actually, I was giving a brief history. People, when you talk about forex trading, they think it is the online thing. And when you talk of online, people are very skeptical. So forex trading did not start 2 decades as people think of it, as we see it. It started way back. I think it is one of the oldest businesses. It started with the Greeks. You know, it is the Greek Empire is the first like society to use gold coins for official transaction after barter trade and that exchange. So the chiefs and the warlords used to put their faces on the coins, gold coins, when they were coinaging the gods. So when the Romans took over the Greeks, then they abolished all the money that was not official for the kings of the Romans. So when you were moving from Greece to maybe Florence or Rome, you had to exchange your money into the Roman coins, gold coins. So you had to go to the bench or a table whereby here you could exchange your coins, for example, 10 gold coins from, let me say, from the king in Greece to 2 coins, gold coins to the Roman king, let me say Julius Caesar. So on that table, that is where they were calling it a banku, meaning a bank. So that is whereby forex trading started. You exchange your 10 gold coins from Greece to 2 gold coins in Romans. So that is how trading started, and this created an elite group of money changers and lenders. And you could take your gold and they give you IOU, or something like a certificate that I owe you your money, promissory note.
So Mr. Kiyonga, in present day time,
yes,
could you tell us how forex trading is functioning
right now,
and how does it work in present day
right
time?
now we are doing an exchange of any currency. If you have ever moved out of Uganda, you know that when you go to Rwanda, you have to exchange your Ugandan shillings into Rwandan shillings. Our francs. So you have to exchange one currency into another, and presently you can do it on your phone or online. This has been due to the development of the internet and the electronic communication networks. So we are trying to show people that you can do the normal forex trading like a forex bureau or the bank, because it has been evolving. So you can do it on your own, and we are partnering up with DeltaStar, with blockchain, so that we can help the youth to understand the opportunities and how you can do it on your phone, on your laptop, anywhere you are. Yes.
Okay, all right. Then we come to DeltaStar. In terms of training, why are you particularly interested in training the youth on how to trade?
Yes, we are particularly looking at training because we have so many opportunities behind. There are so many opportunities. If someone has mastered trading, you can take it as a career, you can take it as a skill. The way you can take your child to school and study maybe the sewing machines or whatever. So it's the same way here. So people, they need to know how they can do that using the internet, because most people, they are using internet in a, I can say, in a wrong way, because if you are putting your data and everything, but you're just chatting, not making money, and from there you start gathering your documents to go out there into companies to look for jobs. Yet even on your phone there at your home, you can make money using the internet that you usually get. So that's the basic, the knowledge that we give to people, and we have been doing it because our headquarters is in Dubai, but we first started in Dubai, and that's where we have been training people. And I'm so happy that also Ugandans and the surrounding countries, like this gentleman, Mr. Kiyonga, he has been one of the trainers in Dubai who have been training people. And now, since we have got this chance that here in Uganda, we have got this branch, so he's the one heading this training. And it is a combination, I can say it's a combination of all professional traders. They gather, they come and give information about trading. And that's why, to the people who have been trying to visit our offices, it is fully always congested because people are searching, are looking, are yearning for knowledge about how they can make money while they are seated at home. Okay. That's what we are looking at. And also it will help the government also, because the government is also having a kazito of youth all the time. Government, no jobs, what? Government, where is it going to get the jobs for all people? So we have to create jobs for people through using the internet properly. And the best way right now is the internet. Sorry, is the crypto and forex trading. It's very simple and easy. It's like the way you see forex bureaus. Forex bureaus, they are there and they have been there and they will continue to be there. But this one, it's a forex bureau on your phone. Okay. Forex bureau on your laptop. And you don't need to rent where you are going to do your forex bureau. You don't need to pay workers. No. Even if they just lock you into a certain somewhere there for a year, you can still make money. You just come once in a week or in a month. You just go and relax out. Well, that's the lifestyle with the people with the forex traders.
That sounds good to the ears of a young person.
Exactly.
But I know, Mr. Kiyonga, that it comes with capital intensity at the end of the day, and I know that there's also risks in investment into the forex trade. So could you talk to us about those two?
Okay. When you talk of any business, there is inherent risks, of course. And that is one why we come in, to help people understand the risks and how to manage risk. You don't avoid risks. If you avoid risk, you don't do business. But you can manage risk in the trading sector. And when you talk of trading, it has been very difficult, especially for the youth, because it is capital intensive. For now, we are partnering up with different companies which are looking for traders. They are looking for traders to provide capital. Even the minimum you can get is just $10,000, you imagine, and you do a profit share with that. So you need just the skill, and they assess you because they don't know you. They have to assess you of what you know. They don't know you as whether you're big, you're small, you're black. They just need your skill. So they assess you and they give you a challenge. We call them challenges. Then if you pass that test, they will give you the trading account so that you do a profit share and you get the most of the share. The most of the profit share, because you're getting around 80% of the profit you make, whether weekly, whether monthly, as long as you make some profit. You imagine if you can get a $100,000 account and you make, for example, let me give an example of $5,000 a week. Then when you take 80%, that is over $4,000 a week. That is good money for someone in Uganda, not only in Uganda, in Africa. So this has been evolving. The entry barriers are now very low. You just need the skill, and that is why we come in. And I've been doing this. I've been training people. I'm a trainer, I'm an educator. So we are calling up Ugandans that let us come at the cheapest price. You can have this skill. It is like any skill. Any skill needs time, but it needs knowledge and commitment.
Okay, training, and then after training, that practice becomes perfect.
Yes.
Okay, when we come back to Mr. Ssemirembe, what are the challenges, especially the young people that have interacted through your office and your training school, what other challenges are they presenting as hindrances for them in enjoying forex trading?
The biggest challenge that I have seen with people, especially the students that we get, most of them, once they start the training, since it's a business, of course, after 1 month,
they want to sue.
They want to start trading, making money. For us,
they are greedy for success.
Yes, they are greedy. So we always try to guide them. Please wait at least the 90 days. We first finish you up everything. We make sure that you are good to go. But most of them, they start at the early stage to start trading. Yet there are so many risks of losing money, chances of losing money if they start before completing. But to those ones who have been listening to us very well, we have tried to guide them, and they are now doing it well. And most people, because we train, we have been doing this on international level, like in Dubai and South Africa. Most people, they have been trying to say that we want to go directly to Dubai, directly to South Africa. We access knowledge from there, but at least we have tried to remove such message or something
mentality.
of that mentality into them, so that they can acquire knowledge from here. And many of them are now happy, and that's why we are in June. That's when we are setting off with another group of people for 90 days. And we are calling everyone. But of course, we have a limited number because we move with a certain number of people.
Criteria.
Per
intake. Yeah. So from 1st June, we are starting, we are commencing that program, and the professors are ready to take you through. And also the training is not for free because it's a scale. It's a scale. It is always 2 million.
For the 90 days?
Yes, for the 90 days. Okay. And also the registration, we call it, yes, registration, 50,000 Uganda shillings you pay, and then you pay 2 million. You can pay in installments as you are learning, but by the end of the program, the 90 days, you are also good to go, and also you complete the balance. All so right. That's the program that we have.
So
but
in light of what he has said, Mr.
Yes.
Kiyonga, those young people who just want to get just the basic and then fly off into the world of forex trading, I believe those are the hiccups that we're seeing in fraudsters that are present. Most forex brokers are definitely challenged with that. One, of course, the end user, and then the broker themselves. So you find yourself that customers are at risk of falling in half-baked hands and creating fraud traps, hence reducing the trust in the business. How do you mitigate that? Okay,
Priscilla, that is a very good question. Let me tell you the facts. The real numbers are 95% of traders lose money. 95% of traders. And one of the challenges is that they don't know that it is a skill. You need time. If we are telling you the 90 days or the 3 months of the completion, it is too long but too small. And it is not that we are letting you go. We are just giving you the skill. You'll be knowing everything about trading, but you need the guidance. You need the practical work. You need to be guided how to mitigate, how to do this. So when you go out in the market half-baked, you're now prey to the vouchers. And it is a lucrative business for the brokers. For them, they will be taking your money. But it is not sustainable. You need to give it time. You need to know that it is a skill. For me, when you come to me to leave you, at least we shall guide you for the rest of your, at least give it a year. By the end of this year, we are telling you the 3 months. If you take it serious, a year or two, it is not too much to start up anything. To start up your business, you start up trading very well. So we tell people that you be patient, be committed to this. It is a skill, it needs time, it needs commitment, and you have to, of course, to know that it is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is not that so many people, why they call it maybe scam or people, they think it is fraudster when you talk about, because every youth, not only youths, but When you talk of forex trading, they think I'm going to get rich tomorrow. It needs time. It needs commitment. You have to get the skill. That is why we come in. Someone goes on the, maybe on the YouTube on where and sees just 2-3 videos. You need guidance from someone who has seen the market, who has seen what really direction. Anything needs direction.
Okay, all right. It definitely reminds us that even the professor had to go through kindergarten.
Of course.
To become a professor. Mr. Ssemirembe, how attractive is this business to the economy of Uganda? How does it contribute to economic growth?
Of course, if something that, if it is giving people money, it is automatically contributing to the economy. And what I can say again about that, it is too much looking at youth, because in most cases youth is where the problem is, even to the government. Youth. So we are looking at youth, and once youth they are at least averagely doing something that is profitable, that is giving them some money, even the government will be at least relaxed a little bit, and even the future of like Uganda or Africa will be on another level, like the way we can see other countries like in Europe, US, Dubai, Asia. Those countries, those continents and countries, they have gone far as this is concerned, and it has helped them so much. And that's why we even introduced the program of online and offline. Because people who are far away from Kampala, we shall not call them that please come to Church House for training every day. No, we give them training online, and at the end of this course, we give them also the certificate to ensure that they are now good or professional traders. So, and also those ones who are around Kampala, Uganda, they can come every day or thrice in the week for training, and we make sure that people, they really get to get the right knowledge about forex and crypto trading. That's why, and our target is by 2030, the way Uganda is looking at, and the President Museveni looking at 2030 HIV out of like it's the same way we are looking at by 2030. At least to be having at least 10 million youth who are doing this business as a professional business, and they are making crazy money, not depending on companies, on bosses, that job. No. We want people to be independent so that they can also enjoy this world. Okay. You know, that is it. Well,
as we continue to speak about economic growth, Mr. Kiyonga, forex traders in Uganda have that option of trading via other brokers registered and regulated, for example, in our neighboring country, Kenya, which is very interesting. There are 6 non-dealing CMA licensed forex brokers in Kenya, and they are operating as intermediary, meaning conflict of interest is reduced, which is a good thing. But these brokers offer also multiple, platforms for trading. So where does this leave Uganda's forex trading commerce growth?
Actually, when you're talking about brokers, we call them necessary evils. We need brokers, but when you're taking, for example, when I'm advising people to take up any brokerage firm for you, because it is where you're going to put your money for trading, and some of course they run away with our money if they are non-registered or regulated. So unfortunately, in Africa, we don't have a very good body regulating the African brokers, and there is an international body which regulates the global brokerage firms. So we most likely, when we advise people to at least take on an international broker, where I know that my money will be safer there on an international broker. Not every broker is, of course. So most cases, when you're picking up a broker or a brokerage firm to trade with, because they do very many shady things, bid spreads, they increase, like you can make losses on your broker, and not only taking out your money. So when you talk of the unregistered or regulated brokers, always see to it that the broker you're picking is the right broker, and that is why we are here to direct you which road to take. To take. So we have no way to avoid brokers.
Okay.
They are there for us.
All
so
right.
yeah, and maybe to add on for the part of trading and the youth, we are not only looking at the youth. Anyone can come in because it is a skill. It is not for the youth. It is like any career. You can decide to go for engineering, for doctor at any stage of your life, at any age. So you come in either at what age you are, or youth or old, as long as you know that you can learn this skill. It is very lucrative, and for sure, if you take on trading, it is very good.
Okay, Mr. Ssemirembe, in your closing remarks, DeltaStar, it's a training academy. What do you have to offer the people?
All right. Basically, what I can say about that is, being is a trading academy, it's not just a trading academy. At the end of the training, we have got so many opportunities to connect our students to, like he has a little bit talked about it in a brief there, but I also talk about it that many people out there who have been trying to train themselves, at the end of the day they have to look for some mentors, their mentors. Now here it is not about mentoring you, but it's all about, it's also, we also connect people to bigger companies, to bigger brokers who can help them, give them capital to start with, because there are some people might get the school fees, it goes to the universities, but after has no capital to start up with or her own small things. But here we get you something to start with, and like into this program that is starting June, we really want just a few people to start with. They are like 100 people only.
So how can people get more information?
More information, you can get more information if maybe I can give them my number, 0782 20 29 80. You can use that number on WhatsApp, and as well you can also use this one on it's Airtel 0703 81 73 43. You can contact those numbers. We direct you on WhatsApp. Those who are out of Uganda, those who are far away from Kampala, please don't stress yourself. We shall cater you from where you are, and we show you whatever that you are supposed to get. And at the end of the course, we are going. You are going to have capital. If you have concentrated very well and you have performed well, we shall connect you, and you get at least where to start from.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, gentlemen, for giving us something exciting to look out to. For those of you that have been looking for business opportunities here and there, I believe that has, lifted your eyelid to see a little bit further into forex trading, opportunity to grow yourself financially. This brings us to the end of Morning at NTV. Thank you so much for having been with us since we started off at the 6 o'clock hour. My name is Priscilla Regina Nalwaga. On behalf of Chris Higenry, have yourselves a blessed day.